Next question is, would you use conversational hypnosis in live chat therapy, meaning texting with a client and not live face to face or face to Zoom? This is a great question. And the answer to this question is yes and no. So to caveat, for using the conversational hypnosis approach that's very free flowing with hypnotic questioning is very much ideally suited for face to face in the moment conversation. That is the magic of it. Having a conversation right in the present moment so that you can see your client's nonverbal body language and communicative cues is exactly what makes the method very powerful. And even if it's a live like chat back and forth without Zoom, as long as you can hear the clients very well and hear the nonverbal cues, such as their cadence in their voice, the pitch changes, the different enunciation within their words, that is what the hypnotic questioning process is all about. That is what we look for, not just the words themselves. So there is a big caveat with regards to only using this for text, because the big power of it and where you get the best results for your clients is going to be that live face to face, face to audio, whatever it is, because the method is for the present moment. This is what differs this method compared to the traditional script reading or technique using methods. It really just helps you to tune into your client at the present moment. But when you're texting, maybe it is back and forth, like you're in a chat and you're paying attention to your clients. What you can potentially miss with the text is the juice and substance behind the words. We have done this before, right? When we text back and forth with someone, and because it's text, you don't really get the full details and juice of the communication. So that's why it's not good to resolve big issues during text, right? If you are arguing with your partner or someone you love through text, it is not the best, because we can potentially also misinterpret the words that are being said to us because we don't have that other frame of reference from the nonverbal communication, which makes up more of the communication anyway. So do I recommend it? Absolutely not. However, you can use it for maybe follow-ups with your clients. So you've had the session, you've had the amazing flowy, big breakthrough session with your client, and then for maybe days and a few weeks after they're processing the information, they can send you maybe a text message of, maybe they're struggling with something else, like little bits and pieces here and there, that the knots that haven't been fully untied. And then you text them and you ask them questions through that text, and they start to reflect and answer the question. That would be the only time when it would be a benefit. So it's more of a supplement, not a be all end all. And I would not recommend doing it for your very, very first session with a client either. Again, there's so much space for error and miscommunication and misinterpretation if we're only focused on words. And this is from the conversational hypnosis approach that I personally teach, because 90% of what we do is focus, 95, 99% of what we do is focused on the in-betweens. It's not about just us asking the questions. It's the process between the client hearing our questions, processing your questions, what they do, and how they respond to the question. That is where we focus on. We don't focus on the words themselves, and we don't focus on the words that our client gives us. It's that in between. It's them hearing the question, thinking of that answer, whatever that answer is, whatever comes up as they answer it, that is the focus. So by doing text, we miss all of that. And although I've had amazing breakthroughs with people just asking them questions back and forth, I would not rely on it as your primary source of income. I would rely on it more of a supplement to what you're already doing in your therapy sessions. And So that's how I would definitely approach it. It's more of a supplement. It's more to enhance the therapy that you're already doing, but not as a first line of therapeutic process, because you're going to be missing out on all the juice. And do you want that? Right? Do you want to miss out all the juice where you can just have the session with the client, and if potentially they will need some redirection and reassurance through text, you can still use the conversational questioning approach to help them out in the future, but not as your main therapeutic method. So that is what my thoughts are on that. If you have any questions, let me know, and let us make a massive impact together, one conversation at a